As women age, hormonal changes alter the way fat is stored on our bodies. These hormonal changes can start in our 30s with few noticeable symptoms other than a greater propensity to put on weight. In this video, we'll discuss the defining chapters in a woman's reproductive life and how they affect weight gain. In the absence of disorders, a young woman's monthly cycle is fairly predictable, with ovulation happening midway through her cycle. But as a woman ages, she moves through stages that are marked by changes in the levels of estrogen and progesterone that are produced. The three main stages are perimenopause, menopause, and post-menopause. Perimenopause can start as early as a woman's 30s and go on for longer than a decade. So this stage can be further broken down into early perimenopause and late perimenopause. And one of the things that can happen in the early stage is that a woman's body may periodically skip ovulation. Now, most women are not aware that ovulation is not occurring because the signs are very subtle, but the missed ovulation sets up an imbalance between estrogen and progesterone. And this imbalance can be explained with just a little understanding of how these two hormones change during a woman's monthly cycle. If we look at the production of estrogen from the beginning to the end of the cycle, we see that it takes a fairly bumpy path of highs and lows throughout the month, but it is always present in a fairly substantial degree. But when we look at progesterone, we notice that it is linked to ovulation. So it is very low at the start of a cycle and then surges soon after ovulation. So if ovulation is missed, progesterone does not go as high, and we have an imbalance in which estrogen is said to be dominant, and a woman experiences what is referred to as estrogen dominance. One of the symptoms of this condition is weight gain, and that gain is often in the lower body around the hips and thighs. As a woman moves into late perimenopause and closer to menopause, her cycle becomes irregular as the production of estrogen and progesterone from the ovaries drops. And this overall reduction in hormones that continues into her postmenopausal years causes fat distribution to shift from the lower body to the waist. So women at or beyond menopause often find that it is easy to put on belly fat, much more so than when they were younger. So there's no doubt that hormonal balance changes as we age, and these changes make it easier for the body to gain weight. But that doesn't mean that weight loss is impossible. And in fact, the main factors associated with weight loss do not change. So regardless of our age, when we focus on eating foods that do not spike the fat-storing hormone insulin, weight loss happens. The worst offender for spiking insulin is sugar, because it is already in its most basic form. When you eat sugar, it is absorbed into your bloodstream with ease, which causes a spike in blood glucose. And that excess glucose must be moved out of the blood, so your body pumps out insulin to achieve that result. And your body then stores energy, much of which ends up as fat. So the best first step for weight loss is to cut out sugar. But you can go beyond that and eat in a way that blunts blood sugar spikes. The foods that do that are healthy fats and fiber. And those are easy components to obtain within a salad that contains fiber-rich vegetables and healthy fats like nuts and seeds. If you've watched my free video series that shares my 0, 1, 2, 3 strategy, you are already getting the weight loss benefits of no sugar and increased fiber. If you haven't watched that series and downloaded my free 0, 1, 2, 3 checklist, you can do so through the links on this page. It is a great way to get started with healthy weight loss. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I will see you back here soon with a new video to help you reach your goal.